Hi, I'm Vanessa Chumley and welcome to my backyard. Today I'm making sirloin steaks with artichokes and potatoes, and the entire thing's gonna happen on the grill. I just picked up everything we needed from Shaw's, so join me as we get grilling this delicious dinner. I love coming up with my own marinades, and it's easier than it sounds, so here's what I do. I choose any McCormick Grill Make seasoning, like today I'm using the Montreal steak, and then I always add oil and vinegar, and then for this one, we're using Worcestershire sauce for a little bit of saltiness, and then Dijon mustard for a hint of tang. Then pour all of that marinade into a Ziploc bag. We'll add our sirloin steaks, and we're gonna let these marinate. Right now, I'm gonna let them marinate for an hour, but you know what? You could let them marinate overnight. And the cool part about that is you'd get a more intense flavor and your steaks would be waiting for you instead of the other way around. I removed our steaks from the refrigerator about 30 minutes before we're gonna put them on the grill. Remember this, never ever put a cold piece of meat on a hot grill. You want your meat about room temperature, so keep that in mind for a great steak. Then I made a pouch for our potatoes out of Reynolds heavy duty wrap. Super simple. All you do is put 2 sheets of Reynolds wrap on the bottom, potatoes in the middle, and then 2 sheets on the top, and then roll it up. Now, my little secret is I always stop by the fresh cut section and get the fingerling potatoes there because they've been washed, cut, seasoned, and they're ready for me to cook. And you know what? My motto is, I'm making this delicious dinner. I certainly don't mind if someone else does some of the prep work for me. And our steak and potatoes and artichokes are ready for the grill. So I always wondered how to get those really beautiful grill marks on a steak, the kinds that you see at a restaurant, and I found out it's super simple. All you do is put your steak down and then leave it alone. After 2 minutes, give it a quarter turn, and then let it do its thing for another 2 minutes. After that, it'll be ready to turn over and you'll have those beautiful restaurant quality grill marks. Now, we all like our steaks at different doneness. An easy way to tell the doneness of your steak is to the touch and use your hand as a guide. Get this, feel the muscle right next to your thumb. An open hand feels like a raw steak. Then your thumb to your index finger feels like a rare steak. This feels like a medium steak. Thumb to ring finger feels like a medium well steak. And thumb to pinky feels like a well done steak. So we asked our Facebook users their favorite way to grill artichokes. And my favorite was from Hannah. She said she takes the artichoke, cuts it in half, then removes the choke, or as Hannah calls it, the fuzzy part. She boils them for 5 minutes, then she seasons them with oil, pepper, and garlic, and then grills them cut side down for about 10 minutes. So today, we've made artichokes the Hannah way. When the whole recipe can be made on the grill, it keeps it really simple, and I'm ready to dig in. For this recipe and more great grilling tips, visit shaws.com.